Would we say that Margaret Atwood's text is not an original? Is it fair to say that? You could easily get a question in the exam, and I've seen some questions like this, where they talk about originality, and they'll try and put it to you that Atwood's work isn't original. But you have to argue, because this is true obviously, it is original. She takes the source text, she takes the Tempest, and experiments it, she reframes, reimagines different elements, so much so that she creates an entirely new text. So you start with the original idea, play around with a few elements, and in our world today, that's the only way you can really create something new anyway. She just does it in a more obvious way. She is actually being upfront about her originality. She's saying, look, what I'm coming up with here as a new text is directly from the Tempest, but I'm playing around with it enough that I'm actually making my own text. And I think she does that. So intertextuality is about previous texts informing and shaping the meaning of a later text, but because there has been some tweaks made by the later author, so Atwood has been playing around with the Tempest, she's actually inventing something new at the same time. Margaret Atwood is trying to pay tribute. She pays tribute to Shakespeare, so she preserves the origins of the text. Another word you can write is commemorates, because again, she was commissioned, she was asked to write this to celebrate Shakespeare's death 400 years earlier. So she is trying to celebrate, and write down all of these terms. She is celebrating, she is commemorating Shakespeare's work, she is paying tribute to Shakespeare. But at the same time, this is the really key word, right? You want to mention this. She is innovating, right? She's being innovative. So innovating is experimenting, making something new. She's reimagining the narrative, and she's reframing it through the experimental form. So because Margaret Atwood is creating something new out of the old text, she's being innovative, she actually, in effect, is being original. So the originality of Margaret Atwood's work is facilitated by the intertextuality of the textual conversation. So the originality is derived from that intertextual dialogue that allows Margaret Atwood to find originality by experimenting with the play. We're constantly playing and reinventing other ideas because some ideas are so powerful that they should last the course of time.